All right, we were at Marguerite Pasky's residence on the garage in the back of the house. We're going to be doing a repair test on this 3-tab. What we have here is a CertainTeed Star White, which Silver Lining, which our supply house says is going to be the closest thing. This must just be so old and worn that it has a different shade to it. So the dimensions are the same though, so compatibility-wise it should go in. But the age is a big concern, as there's already a lot of granule loss all over this shingle. So my associate here is going to go ahead and start the repair. So you can see there's already some granule loss. Unfortunately, it's at the top, right just next to the ridge, so it's going to cause some extra difficulties when trying to pull this out. All right, start to pull nails out.
It's a massive nail.
Jesus. Being very careful not to lift the shingle higher than necessary, just high enough to pull the nail out. These are actually long nails too, they're 1.25 inches. Switch sizes here. Right here.
Way up top.
It's hard without removing the ridge cap. Well, nails, as you can see, some of the nails are 1 inch. Some of them are 1.25 inches. These are really hard to pull out without disturbing the ridge cap. Got one nail right here. Oh. Right there. You might have one more. There you go. You got one more right here. Yep. Oh, they're still stuck.
Jesus.
Stuck by the ridge cap somehow. This will not come out.
Huh. Unless they're going to overlap to the other side.
There was another nail on the edge over there.
Yeah, that's not even attached to it. It might be nailed in on the other side too. I'm just gonna have to lift this up.
You're gonna have to peel it back more. There's just no way to get it out. This just snapped right off while trying to pull this out. They're very thin, as you can see. Paper thin now at this point.
It's wrapped around the back side. Hold on. Let's see.
All right, so that's one shingle out.
Jesus.
All right, as you can see here, we did what we could to minimize tugging, try to get it out. There's already a lot of granule loss here. And now the sealant here is compromised on these ridge caps, so even putting this shingle in, the ridge cap's gonna eventually blow off, especially right here, as you can see. It'll be really hard once we attempt to actually nail it in, which he's gonna do now. Now, if this roof was a lot younger, it would be no problem pulling these ridge caps off and then reinstalling them. But this shingle is at least 20 years old. Close.
Trying to grab that ridge cap.
Switch sides with you. All right, just gonna try to nail the ridge cap back into place. that's probably good. All right, so that is the repair complete. As you can see here, we really tried to be very careful with this, but it is quite old. Fortunately, the wind damaged shingle was right below the edge of the ridge cap, so you can see all the extreme granule loss that has happened as a result. So I don't know what the best course of action would be. You know, even if we attempted to remove all the ridge cap, now the ridge cap is attached to the other side, so that was going to cause an issue there with repairability. So I'm not sure what anyone would do in this situation when the shingle is this old. Me personally, as a roofing contractor, I have certain liability things I got to watch out for. There's certain things that I cannot repair and warranty if it's beyond its useful lifespan. This, in my opinion, is beyond its useful lifespan, and this is the evidence right here of that. Get all this granular loss. I'll show it from back here, and I'll make sure to send after photos and before photos as well. Okay, so we are still in the Pasky residence. We're now doing a repair test on the opposite slope, the right slope. This is the shingle in question. This side is a little bit darker, it's a little harder to see. There is also still significant granule loss and thermal cracking here. I don't know if you can see. This is the subject shingle that we're going to be replacing. There is a crease here caused by wind. Yeah, you can see all the pockets of thermal cracking here because it's a very old shingle. This is actually the colder side. It's more brittle, so we'll see. Hopefully we can repair it. Brandon's going to start now. He's being very careful to only use as much force as he needs to unseal this, extract the nails, and then put it back. Not lifting the shingles more than 45 degrees from the roof surface. This whole thing shakes. These are actually required nowadays. When this was installed, you could use inch nails, but now 1.25 inch is required from almost every manufacturer.
Makes sense. It's definitely holding it down.
Because the decking we use nowadays is thicker, so it has to penetrate further to seal properly. Just give it a gentle tug. Nope, we still got one somewhere. Probably over here. It's just right here. Gentle tug. Let me come closer.
Should be good, bro. That should be it.
Nope, I'm still sealed in somewhere. There you go. Okay. Alright, so before we install the next shingle, I just want to go ahead and show this. So you can already see there's some granule loss starting here. See on my finger, just by touching this, you can see how many loose granules are coming off of here. If I were to just lightly even blow, you can see there's already creasing starting to form. Let's see here. Yup. Let me clear my hand off. Clear hand. A lot of granules coming off already. Yep, you can see a crease starting to form there. One there. This one's really bad here. Yep, you can see tons of granules coming off of this. And the same with here as well. Same thing. The granules have already been knocked loose, they just haven't moved yet. So if I just brush like that, see tons of granules coming off of here. So he's going to put the next shingle in now, and then we'll see how it looks after. We got 4 minutes of storage left, FYI. It's fine, you don't even have to go that high. Alright, nailing it back in place. For me.
Two more. Right here. Should we go?
All right. So that's the shingle repair completed. As you can see here, if I brush this or blow, all right, grab this chalk so I can show you. Got creasing there, creasing there, severe creasing here, so you can see. Look, this is actually almost torn through. And severe creasing here, severe creasing here. So as a result of replacing one shingle, we've now compromised 1, 2, 3, at least 3. This is 4 tabs, so that's at least 2 shingles. Then you have one there, at least 3. So 1 for 3. So every one we try to change, we're gonna lose 3. And really, at this point now, we're gonna have to repair this one, which will affect 3 more. Repair this one, which we'll have to do 3 more. And this one we'll have to do 3 more, including most likely the ridge cap. So in our conclusion, we would not be able to warranty any sort of other repairs other than this. We're not gonna be able to warranty this already. So by our definition, this repair test has failed.